Hey guys, welcome to Ask the Disney Characters, episode 1. Today's question, what is your favorite story? Hey Moana!
Hey.
So, what would you say is your favorite story?
My favorite story?
Yeah. Are there any that Grandma Tala has told you before?
I just like the story about when the ocean chose me.
The ocean chose you?
It did.
Didn't choose anyone else, just you?
Yes. I feel very honored.
Did they actually talk to you, or did they just like do a lot of waves and swirly
In
ones?
its own way, we talk.
Oh, in its own way. Wow.
You'll have to come to Motunui and see for yourself sometime, okay?
What?
You'll have to come to Motunui and see for yourself sometime.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure it's amazing. Quite a spectacle, right? Hey, Wingapo!
You must have been to the village before.
So, Pocahontas, what would you say is your favorite story?
Well, my story's been told in many different ways. My favorite story would have to be when Nicole and I do our little canoe races. We see who can make it to the end of the river bend first.
The canoes?
Canoe races. Have
Did you
been on
guys
a canoe
race?
before? Oh, yes, of course. It would normally be Nico and I, and Nicoma and Flynn. But we always see who can make it to the end of the river bend to go see Grandmother Willow first.
And Nico always helps, right?
Nico's very helpful.
Really fast, right?
Of course. You know, I just have to persuade him with some of my biscuits, and he'll do a very good job.
Ah, the biscuits. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many to choose from.
I know.
Oh, but I always go back to one of my favorites. It's about far-off places, daring sword fights, magic spells, and a prince in disguise.
Oh, don't forget about the beanstalk and the ogre, right?
It's another one of my favorites too. Do you know that one?
I've read it, yeah. I just wish the all the townsfolk, especially the ones with the sheep, would read them too.
I think so.
They need to get their nose stuck in a book
Although I
sometime.
have been giving lessons to all the children in the village.
You have?
You're welcome to join me sometime.
Oh my
Right now we're
goodness.
working on a story called Romeo and Juliet. It's one of Beast's favorites.
Oh. It's a happy ending though, right?
Well, of course, we always change the ending a little bit.
Okay.
Because we love a happy ending.
My favourite story. Well, of course, I do love the stories with pictures in them.
So none of the stories that your sister tells you, right?
Of course not. How
Just-
could I possibly learn from a book with no pictures?
So anyone with lots of pictures.
Yes, of course. Do you have one in mind?
That's the best one to tell? The ones with the pictures? So you might like Goodnight Moon or the Berenstein Bears.
Do you have a favourite story?
My favorite story. Oh, definitely Peter and Wendy.
Oh, of course.
And-
See that on your shirt. Yes, it's beautiful.
And even that one has a little bit of pictures in it. Not every page, but
Well, as long as there is a picture. As long as there is... If it is... Oh my, there's somebody is shouting. He's probably reading a book with no pictures in it. See what happens.
The comprehension.
Go mad.
My favorite story. Oh, perhaps it's the one about Prince Philip defeating the dragon.
oh my goodness. Yeah, he just needed the Sword of Truth, right? From Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
Very brave.
I always love seeing her at the Magical Kingdom, especially the part where she breathes the fire.
Oh, Maleficent? She can be quite mischievous sometimes. You tell her to take a nap. It usually helps her prioritize her kind.
A nap? Oh, you can take a nap with Sleepy, right? And Snow White, right? Hey, Elsa.
It's wonderful to see you. I like your winter boots.
Oh, thank you.
Ice harvester to like Christmas.
So, Elsa, what would you say is your favorite story?
My favorite story. You know, I can't choose just one, but I will say everything Olaf reenacts tells. Have you ever seen him present a story before?
Oh, of course. Olaf
Like a
tells
One
the
Snowman
best
show. It's
stories.
amazing.
Especially
he
during your-
rearranges them.
Yeah, especially during your games of charades.
Oh, yes,
She always wins. But I think we could use some extra players. Everyone's welcome to join me and my sister for charades. I mean, we could use the extra help. She's amazing. I just freeze up every single time.
That's a really good question. So Olaf just learned how to read, so we've been reading a lot of stories recently. He really likes the one about the Little Mermaid, and I think because of his performance based off of it, I think I would have to say that that's my favorite story. Every time he reads a story, he has to put on a little show for us. I think his Little Mermaid is the most.
The Little Mermaid one?
Yeah.
You've also seen the one about the lion?
Oh, yes.
You've
that was
also seen the
really
one
good.
about the one with the long hair, too?
Oh, yes, Rapunzel is one of his favorites. He's a very close friend of hers.
He's such a good
He
actress.
really is. If you'd ever like to join him, though, I would like to see maybe more than just a one-man performance. Even two would be a little bit better than just watching Olaf.
Oh my goodness. You should join him, though. You should join
I've
him.
thought about it. I don't know if I'm quite that level of, performer, but I'll definitely have to think about it.
Well, recently there was the Mooncake Festival. I don't know if you know about that story.
Was it a story about a festival?
Yes, it's called the Mid-Autumn Festival. It happens in September, and it's a day where the moon is very full, and we have mooncakes together, and we get to eat it with
Ooh,
everyone.
that sounds like
Do
fun.
you know about that story?
No, I've never heard it before, but...
I'm gonna search it up for a little bit because it is my favorite. And Chunko, he loves food. Beef, pork, chicken.
Of course, Yao and Lang, too.
Yeah, Rock, as he always is. And Ling always have all the jokes, right?
Ah, the king of the rock.
King of the Rock, of course.
Hey, Rapunzel.
It's so good to see you.
So I've been going around and asking all of my friends, what is your favorite story?
My favorite story. Well, I had 3 books up in the tower, but Eugene and I do a lot of reading now in the library. I think maybe my favorite story is the one all about dreams.
The one all about dreams?
Which I know is probably most stories, but fairy tales are my favorite. What's your favorite story?
You had a book all about dreams?
I do.
And then you had the dream to see all of those lanterns?
Yes, and well, that's the great
Because
thing
you
about
knew that they
dreams.
weren't stars, right?
Yes, well, now I do. Now I have a new dream. Do you have a dream just like I do?
Oh, yes. I think I'm living it right now, but... So... I know Wendy has told you a lot of stories, but I want to know what is your favorite story?
That's a very good question.
It's hard to pick between the first time I defeated Captain Hook and the 1 millionth time, of course. However,
Numbers, can you count that, right?
no, but you can count that by me.
It's true, that's true.
Did you enjoy the parade?
I did enjoy the parade. Uh-huh.
Part.
Well, you, of course. What?
Not Captain.
No, he definitely stunk when he passed by. He wafted over.
I don't think he can count to 1 million either. He only has 5 fingers in one.
Hook, so that's
So
what
he
he
can
said.
only give you a high five, not a high 10. I don't know how many toes he has.
I bet you it has a peg leg underneath that boot.
You think so?
I think so.
You think he has a peg leg?
That crocodile likes him. I don't know.
He could be. I feel like TikTok account though. Don't you think so? We could teach you to count.
Yeah. Or maybe we could use pumpkin.
Count the whole
Count all the pumpkins.
Pumpkin muffins?
How many do you think he can balance on his snout, on his nose?
Probably 100.
100? That's a lot. He has to have one on his head, 13 right in between his arms. Very big though, so this looks like a bird.
Friends, if you want to join our line's right over here.
That's a wonderful
Thanks so much for stopping by, of course. And we'll tell the Lost Boys you're going to come and visit us soon for a story time, alright?
You'll have to
Well.
bring your pixie dust though.
Of course.
And more
Don't
stories.
forget to think how we got.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
So that'll be it for now, friends. Halfway into doing this, I was like, it's kind of weird asking storybook characters what's your favorite story, but what should I ask them next? Let me know in the comments below, and Thanks for watching. Bye!